Okay, I'm back again with another video, right? So, as I talk to you now, I'm in a country by the name Zimbabwe. I am in Zimbabwe, Republic of Zimbabwe, staying or living in the capital city, Harare, from one of the suburbs in Harare city, Harare town, right? I've got news, I've got information that I saw, that I met. There's a political party by the name ZANU-PF, ZANU-PF political party. And in that party, there's a national spokesperson by the name Dr. Christopher Mutsvangwa. He was in South Africa last week. He was in South Africa last week, and he did an interview by this other news organization, news broadcaster by the name News Africa. News Africa. On that interview, he was asked about what do you think about the prevailing economic, political, and social situation in Zimbabwe. So the broadcaster of News Africa, he asked that, Mr. Christopher Mutsvangwa, what do you say about the social, political, and economic situation existing or prevailing in your country, Zimbabwe? What do you have to say about it? What do you think about it? Then Dr. Christopher Mutsvangwa said, you know what? Things are improving back home in Zimbabwe. Things are getting better in Zimbabwe. Politically, economically, socially, and culturally. Things are getting better. Things are getting fine. Things are going to be okay in our country, Zimbabwe. Then he said, yes, I know a lot of Zimbabweans have been migrating, or rather, let me use the word emigrating out of Zimbabwe to go to other countries, South Africa and other countries. And I know that there are a lot of Zimbabweans in South Africa, in this country, South Africa, to the tune of millions. Millions of Zimbabweans are in South Africa. I know, I understand. So this is what he said on that interview with the News Africa organization in South Africa, that I know, I understand. But I want to assure you that politically, economically, and social things are getting better back home under the presidency of Dr. Emmerson Mnangagwa. This is what he said on that interview. So myself, I was just reading, I was just perusing, I was just browsing through to hear what he said on that particular interview. Then he said, I know Zimbabweans have been going to other countries, UK, USA, Dubai, China, India, South Africa in particular, to seek or to search for greener pastures, to look for better pastures. I know about that. And he said that kind of thing is natural, to see a Zimbabwean, to see a human being going to another country to look for better opportunities, to look for better pastures or greener pastures. That thing is natural to every human being, to every Zimbabwean. It just comes out natural. I know, I understand about that. But I want to assure that things are getting better in Zimbabwe. Things are getting okay. Things are getting fine. Things are going good or going better in Zimbabwe, our country, our nation. So this is what he said on that interview when it comes to answering this question. Like, say, what do you say about the situation happening in Zimbabwe? What do you say about the millions of Zimbabweans who came to South Africa to look for better pastures, to look for greener pastures? What do you say about it? So this was his response, that it is natural for Zimbabweans to go to other countries. It's natural for Zimbabweans to look for greener pastures elsewhere, outside of Zimbabwe. It comes out natural. It's just a natural phenomenon that happens to every human being, that happens to every Zimbabwean. This is what was his classical response in answering that question from the broadcaster at the News Africa organization in South Africa. Okay. Do you agree with Dr. Christopher Mutsvangwa on what he said on answering these two questions about the situation in Zimbabwe, economically, politically, and socially? Again, number two, do you agree when he was asked about what do you say about the millions of Zimbabweans emigrating outside of Zimbabwe to go to other countries, seeking for greener pastures, seeking for better pastures? When he said, it comes out natural, it's just natural for Zimbabweans, any Zimbabwean human being, to go to any other country to seek, to search for greener pastures, for better opportunities, economically, financially, even socially. This is what he said. That it just comes out natural. It's natural. But the bottom line is that things are better back then in Zimbabwe. Things are going fine. Things are getting better. Things are going okay. Things are improving in Zimbabwe under the presidency of Dr. Emmerson Mnangagwa. This is what he said on that particular interview just last week in South Africa, Gauteng province. In comment section, comments box, let's discuss further about this issue. What do you say? What is your classical response? What is your take? What is your opinion or view? What is your submission on what he said? When I was talking, narrating this issue, what came to your mind, what popped up in your brain? Let's talk in the comment section. Let's talk in the comments box. I'm done talking on this video, on this episode. See you on the next episode. Peace out, sharp.